Hey guys, welcome to episode number 4 of Final Fantasy 16. You guys still get new episodes every 3 to 4 days a week. And surprisingly guys, it's already the final day of July already. What's tomorrow guys, it's gonna be um, it's officially gonna be the first day of another new month. Which is exactly the 1st of August. What is tomorrow, guys? Tuesday, August 1st. But today, guys, it is July 31st, 2023, and I bring you guys a highly anticipated new episode of Final Fantasy 16. If you guys are here and want to catch more of Final Fantasy 16 every 3 days to 4 days a week, guys, to help our strong, popular community, our 419 mods and our amazing, exciting followers. Always remember guys, like and share the stream, follow and share it, minus TikTok, and always Snapchat as much as anything else. My plan's not going to be off work guys until the next hour and a half, so, I mean, they may have a little something to really belong towards our future. What's up Killer J? What's up my brother? Mega love shout out, good to see you. How's my big brother Killer J doing? What's up, Ryan? Welcome, my man. You did ask me. I mean, you did share with me on when you were live streaming. I think over the weekend. Don't know if it was yesterday or pretty much this past Saturday, if you will. If I had you as a mod, and the correct answer on top of that was pretty much yes. I would obviously just say yes, just to really encourage it. Actually, no, I don't. I actually don't have you as a mod. So, Sally, I think one of us may or may not be sadly mistaken. But if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy 16, every 3 to 4 days a week, guys, remember, like and share the stream, always follow it, and always share it. And most importantly, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. Always remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. See, awesome and very, very creative. And also stay much more popular, guys, by seeing top nods, not going above average, neutral, or above balance, or anything. Everything else should just be just fine. Alright, guys, so let's think of a nice YouTube poll. Killzay says, I'm getting games tomorrow. Oh, nice, are they gonna be good, awesome, grateful, anything with awesome and popular entertainment? Like, say, combat, fighting, leveling up, or grinding. I mean, I'm always an expert when it comes to grinding on any RPG game I try to get into. And now, as far as the YouTube poll goes, I could possibly think of pretty much anything, but I don't know if I can think of a YouTube poll. I mean, for the second day in a row, guys, I can't think of any question. Pretty much for a YouTube poll for you guys. Even though I did not get one yesterday, since I couldn't think of anything, and I really can't think of anything pretty much by far. But on the guys, remember, love, support, and respect is always the key. See, awesome and very creative and very popular too. And also, knowledge is power. Where we meet and greet guys, new community members, new companions, one at a time. And our amazing, awesome, entertaining, popular followers. Myself's been so good, guys. Fernandez, make a love shout out. Welcome back. How's it going today? Remember, guys, strongly like and share the stream, please. Like and share the stream. Always follow it and share it, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Anytime we manage to meet new fun people, guys, all we need to do is follow and share. After you guys like and share the stream, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. I will say, guys, work was good today. I'm doing the same old recycling. So everything else is staying in between. I guess everything else is much more crystal clear. Not self-balanced, self-take, or anything. But surprisingly, guys, for the most part, we are in the final day of July already. Which is pretty much cool, or pretty much a little more shocking for us. I mean, we're still in 2023, it's pretty much not hellacious, not punctual, or anything with fears and beliefs. But my stuff has been so damn good, guys. Ever since I started with YouTube firsthand, and also doing 2 years later, I'm doing Twitter. Unless there's anything else that's more to signify, balance, also doing anything else in return, sounding good, looking pretty good, making sure we're not out of range or anything. You know what they say, guys? You bring everything, you got everything, and I do have to say this right now, and I do mean everything. Never give up, guys, never surrender. I want to see awesome, creative, entertaining, popular, amazing, popular, at the same point, at the same time. All we gotta do, guys, is follow and share on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. I'm gonna go ahead and say this quickly. Since we are at tomorrow, since we're gonna be tomorrow, guys, as I mentioned already, we're gonna be heading to August 1st, 2023. You know what they say, guys, it's hard to believe. It really is. What's up, Leon? Make a love shout out. Welcome, welcome. Make a love shout out. Can you like and share the stream for me? Like and share the stream, guys. Follow and share it under social media. Myself's been pretty good. Under popularity without any circumstances. Nothing else will really have a Jedi mind trick or anything else self. Pretty much anything else is more self-esteem. So it's righteous, so it's amazing, very entertaining, and much more popular as it is. Now if you guys have an account on Twitter today, to finalize the last day of this month, guys, July 31st today, you guys can send me out and follow me. The most awesome, entertaining, popular, amazing host of all time. Only me, guys, the one and only awesome, popular host. Me, guys, Zach Dawson. That is pronounced as the first and last name. Jackdawson. Because I recall, I've been on Twitter now for 7 years. And that's exactly correct on the other app. 5 years on Twitter. I mean, the previous year by year, it used to be, for the most part, guys, it used to be 6 years on YouTube. And it was exactly the previous record. But not anymore, guys, since I did level up on YouTube and Twitter. Which I don't see anything else being, above anything else without a coincidence. As people would normally call it. Is it a coincidence? I think not. Or it could be anything else the way around it. But yeah, guys, I've been on Twitter for 5 years now. And 7 years on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and say this quickly. And really jump in here. 5 and 7, guys, is 12 altogether. 5 years on Twitter today, guys, and 7 years on YouTube. And my love and I, 2,361 days. As you guys can see, we're controlling our main character. After what we left off with you guys so far today from last week. And you guys all recall what we did. We pretty much did how many battles? I mean, boss battles. If I had to guess, we pretty much, some of the bosses were a little more tough. But we pretty much did what we were supposed to do. We had a little extra help and also balance and help get our attacks moving between physical, keep our asses healing. Healing and everything else in a tall order. It's the best way you guys can keep the fight moving. Fighting, guys, equals battles and also grinding as much as you can. Whenever you can, and also anything else that's more entitled. Not have anything else self-persuasion, or to really look at it. Guys, it's been 2361 between my love and I. Her and I are still working on getting married, and first and foremost, future engagement. Future engagement, guys. Same point and always at the same actual time for our future. But all you guys gotta do, guys, real quick, is inform your name, your first name, guys, and your last name. If you got a funny name like Buddy Love from the Nutty Professor, I think people might find that a little more, probably a bit amusing, a little more smart and funny. And it would be like, who plays Buddy Love, aka the Nutty Professor? The man himself, guys, the one and only. The one that recently played as Axel Foley in Beverly Hills Cop, and other great movies. We got some think about it in the chat, by the name of Eddie Murphy. Murphy. Eddie Murphy, guys. And which we also still know that We are still going to be expecting the fourth Beverly Hills Cop,
Will you join us?
bringing Eddie Murphy back, Judge Ringwald back as Rosewood. I don't know who played Lieutenant Taggart, but he pretty much did very well ever since the very first Beverly Hills Cop
Sid,
recently hit.
was it?
If we look at it exactly,
trust
so I
you
don't see
to
why
do
not.
my job.
I might still bring Netflix back, but you never
My
know.
brother is avenged.
And some
I must
by the
walk the
time I
path.
get started with Steve guys as this carry-out / car person, I might have something to do with Disney Plus too. Once
By a second
I haven't
glance
used that
of
set,
sight.
I think, as I mentioned before, guys, in the past, I haven't used that previous app ever since before the end of 2022. You know, my luck was running out in return.
Because of Joshua.
Same point at the same time with
14 years I've waited for
Netflix.
this chance.
Netflix.
Junk from
So I
the
don't see
gutter
why not.
Killed more men that I can count.
So I think we still might be okay.
Right.
You know,
The Empire.
I think we should have no worries or complaints. Now, as we switch to Twitter, if you guys have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, or shooting, you guys can help yourselves a couple of different ways. You know, you guys enjoy it. Pretty much hear what I have to say, but only 2 apps, guys. Even though I'm not gonna really bring up Instagram as much as I recall, but only between the 2 apps, guys, between 2 accounts on a social media. Especially with this gaming app, guys, that would be Steam. STEAM. If you guys have an account on Steam, guys, if you're looking to do any 2 transactions, they're always the same point at the same time, with awesome gameplay, graphics, popularity, song entertainment, having everything else sound good. Not terrible to weak or terrible to bad. You know, you guys can play any awesome games you want. You know, when you want, anytime you want. You guys bring everything on the table. And I don't think anything else would have to scratch anything else to the population. Here you guys can see we just got done talking with this companion. This one guy by the name of Sid. and this one objective that we recently just did about a moment ago. This one's called, guys, the Hideaway. So the next thing we pretty much ever want to do, pretty much as of right here and right now, is we want to visit the main hall. And when we left you guys last week, we did learn a couple of things. We got the rising flames coming out of the amplitudes. The amplitudes are pretty much anything you guys can really, you know, upgrade your abilities with. I mean, you got a huge total. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still got another 12 more to go, guys. Depending how much battles we can really spell on. Also relay on, and also having a heavy duty opportunity. You know, I mean, we are at level 11, which is a little more badass as we look at it. But yeah. Look me up, guys. Zach Dawson 93. The most awesome, creative, popular, amazing popular name, guys, of all time. If you guys got nothing, you've got nothing to really lose. Nothing to lose, guys. You've got nothing to lose. Nothing else that's more predictable. Now, if you guys are in the RPGs while we're talking about Steam, pretty much 24/7 from here on in, I always encourage you guys, remember, like and share the stream, follow and share it, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. As long as it's heavily, that's more introduced, you know, having new faces, you know, having new friends that want to be mods, you know, just to like and share the stream, connect with everything, and have no self-balance. Or pretty much self-control. I mean, no anybody would want self-control or doing anything else that's more the question. Whatever it could be, guys. Could be the next step, or anything else that's not much to point out. Anything else that's more truthful. No, yeah, guys, RPGs, Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, Mr. DOW Ragnarok, which always stands for the same thing. God of War Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 16, Diablo 4. Getting prepared, guys, for the new Spider-Man 2 that's coming out on October 20th. And it always is, guys, for this year. Hey, you misspelled my Latoya. Latoya, make a love shout out. How you doing? You misspelled my last name. My first name. It's Zack, not lack. Not like lack if people are watching SpongeBob SquarePants, but I don't think I'm gonna watch the damn show. I mean, it's been a while for me, but no.
Jack Dawson.
Thank you, Latoya. Even though you did misspell my first and last name, that's okay. But make a love shout out, Latoya. How are you today? Did you guys have a nice weekend? I mean, I pretty much relaxed for a while. You know, my love and I had a couple hours last night, and I was gonna stay until fucking almost 9 o'clock, but my head was feeling a little more burned and a little more. Pretty much, I mean, I was exactly a little more tired too. But, you know, 9 times out of 10, if you're feeling tired and need something to drink, it's like, the best way to really describe it is having water or Gatorade. People can really drink, especially if you're feeling dehydrated. Water, guys, and Gatorade all the time. Pretty much under summer. Alright, guys, we pretty much have something to hand over. While we're still doing this introduction, you guys understand what we found last week? And that would be the rum, continental rum. And this one goes on to state the following. Before we ever hand this over right now, it goes on to say, quote, a Newsom spirit better, guys, is more suited to stripping oil from a painter's canvas than consumption. It does grant, guys, overworked concepts a few rare moments of sacred oblivion on their long, arduous sea journeys. That's only north, guys, from the content. So we will hand this over right now, instead of wasting any time. But yeah, guys, Jack Dawson 93 is my only current name on Steam. You know, I enjoy exploration. I love RPGs. You know, any game that's worthy of awesome gameplay, popularity, entertainment, anything else that's more to enjoy yourself with. You know, by not giving up without a shadow of a doubt. Play any awesome games that you wanna research. I might still get Spider-Man 2, but the same with after Assassin's Creed Mirage. There's also other games that is also out for pre-orders. I would assume. I mean, you got the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. You guys also got the upcoming games for pretty much for Xbox, alongside not only for the PS5 for sure. You guys also got Starfield, and some also other big names that you guys can buy on Steam, or one account, 2 accounts, any type of name you guys can think of. As long as you make that one account on Steam, make it awesome, attractive, have the popularity and the entertainment you need. I mean, Jack Dawson is the most supportive, awesome, exciting, popular name of all time. I mean, full house, guys. As long as everything else is more to have something to wish for. Alright, guys, next up, we also got foraging. The crafting of new gear, guys, involving the Black Hammer, as well as the upgrading of existing gear, can be done, guys, at the blacksmith. I mean, I'm talking about the one icon you guys can see in the on the upper right of your screen, pretty much right in the middle. As long as you have the recipe and the proper materials. So, for example, it does continue to state the following. We want to select a highlighted item from the list and only hold X to only craft and upgrade. So the first one we're looking at is the Iron Belt +1. As you guys see, we're going the maximum total of 12, and it's going to allow us to have a nice equip to really project it. You know, upgrade it and see how that's going to be worked out pretty much for the good amount. Pretty much the greater good. But the games to look out for, guys, for the PS5, Xbox Series, and also on Steam, equals PC. Spider-Man 2 on October 20th. Assassin's Creed Mirage on October 12th. It's pretty much exactly 8 days in between. We're kind of like back to back or something. I don't know if there's going to be a Halloween game once we get to Halloween in the next couple months. But I do know for a fact, guys, that Starfield's going to be great. It may as well just be on the PS5 as well. So we don't know exactly, but only Xbox going forward. Alright, guys, we have our next tutorial. It's called Notices. And the thing about Notices, it goes on to state the following, guys. Check this out in the chat. Remember, guys, like and share the stream. Always follow it and always share it. So here's the thing about Notices. Check this out, guys. When something has changed in the hideaway, a notice will only appear in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. In addition, to stock upgrades for Tehran's Toll and new foraging recipes for the new Black Hammer, guys, there are also notices. For example, you got new quests, new missives, and many other things. So when we get an opportunity to get to that icon, if we ever want to upgrade anything with the blacksmith, he's pretty much the right guy. We can upgrade weapons, upgrade armor, upgrade whatever we want to need help between offense, defense, agility. Anything else that brings a lot of it and pretty much in the works. So anything else could be done. Now, if we look at the icon, guys, it will also appear in the end game, as well as on the local map, to indicate recent updates. So that's something to think about. So guys, we got a new crafting recipe. Can we talk to him real quick? But yeah, guys, back to Steam. You guys have not only if you guys are in RPGs. Like I said, guys, I love RPGs ever since I was always a kid. KID. If you guys are into sports like Madden, baseball, racing, tennis, golf, basketball, football, billiards. If you're using a pool cue. Now the other few stuff that we can upgrade by the time we get the tools back. I can't you guys not. I mean, look at the next stuff we can try to upgrade next time. We got the board sword +1, which we can up the attack and also the what do you call it, the stagger. But it will go up +15, guys. It's not even crazy, but it's cool. Not above damsel distress or anything. So it will go up to 102 with attack power, and also stagger. And then number 2, we've got and also the iron braces. So it will give us +8 on defense. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So there you go, guys. We got 2 upgrades. Very good. But yeah, guys, I'm still much more into baseball. BASABALL. MLB, guys, always stands for. What does it stand for? Major League Baseball. You know, the highest I've ever live streamed of any game of baseball, and the team I'm managing, or towards anything else that's not really a toss-up. Not even a toss-up, guys, to really begin with. But I do love RPGs. I enjoy the crap out of it. I enjoy the exploration. And we got somebody, guys, that's hanging above the shoulder. I mean, not just exactly one person. Maybe like 2 or 3 more. But it's pretty much towards whatever. But yeah, guys, baseball is my dearly beloved. Ever since I was a kid. Sports like baseball. I would like to get back into football one of these days. But after I start my job, guys, here at Steve here in the United States, you know, I'm gonna be back to rocking and rolling. You know, just to visualize an attack, draw the cast around, have the balance around it, and anything else that's more to take. Anything else without question. But look me up, guys. Zach Dawson 93, the most awesome, sweet, marvelous, awesome. And I do mean, guys, the most amazing popular name of all time. So basically, guys, we got something wrong with, as you guys can see, we are controlling Clive. Actually, we don't Clive anymore. What is his current name? His name, guys, is, yep, as I mentioned before, exactly. It's still the same point at the same actual time. The only the same client, guys, if you look at it all together so far today, to help our strong, entertaining, popular, amazing popular community. But other guys, look me up, Zach Dawson 93, only on Steam. Remember, guys, as always, 100% power. Love, support, and respect is always the key. I say awesome and creative, excuse me, and very popular too. POPULAR, and also, guys, knowledge is power. If you guys have no luck, if you guys can really help us out, to help our strong, popular, amazing community, our friends of the community, and our mods of the community, I always advise you guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream. Follow and Sarah, minus TikTok and Snapchat. So, after talking with, here's the thing guys, we just got done talking with this guy. So, he wants us to go to this one first door on the right. Not to the left, but on the right. As long as we're not looking at slowly snakes. Coming out of Indiana Jones. Played by the one and only Harrison Ford, but he's officially 81 years old. Nobody else like him would really rock and roll and make this icon, go on really good adventures, have something romantic, whoever the partners are and whatnot. But having a huge ride. You guys remember this one character that John Rhys-Davies played? He did go on to say, I think, every time, since he's been in every single Indiana Jones movie, he told Indy, played by Harrison Ford, saying, and I quote, I just think it's a really sweet quote. Before he goes on his current adventures, he said, and I quote, "Give him hell, Dr. Jones. Give them what they deserve, and, give them what they want. But people want to see. So, that's really much more to really describe it. But if you guys ever want shoutouts, they're always 100% appreciating, and they're much more acceptable too. What's up, the boy? Make a love shoutout. Thank you, Anti-Google. If you guys can carefully like and share the stream, guys, like and share the stream, follow and share it on the social media, that would be great. That would be great, guys. Final Fantasy 16 has begun a lot of popularity. Ever since we did the first 3 episodes, we've been rocking and rolling and having pretty much self-controlled, underbalanced stuff if we look at it. So I don't see why not. But on the guys, remember, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream to help our strong, awesome, amazing popular community. Our friends of the community and our 419 mods of the community. We got a strong popular group, guys. Under 419 mods and our companions equals friends. And our companions, friends, or pretty much followers. Those are three current names, more associated guys, towards our moderators. Remember guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. And the most very important thing is we watch videos in full. Remember guys, I'm trying to find the words for a minute. Let me try to encourage it. Remember guys, we watch videos in full, like and share the stream, and also always, follow it and share it. After you guys get done whatever you're doing, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Pretty much a couple of different ways that's more to associate it, more to involve, and also not scratching your heads or scratching anything. What people can really do to help your popular channel. Get more views, more thumbs up, more to show for anything you guys can do, what I can do. Alongside guys, our 419 mods and our amazing, wonderful, amazing followers. We got the strongest popular community, guys, ever since I started YouTube firsthand, which is exactly correct, and then 2 years after that with Twitter, Twitter. So that's awesome and very much more acknowledged as of this point. But don't forget to follow and share me out, guys. Zach Dawson from Titanic. The most extreme, awesome, quality, amazing, popular, wonderful name, guys, of all time. My sweetheart told me I know we got the same voice as Leonardo DiCaprio does. Back when he recently played as Zach Dawson, pretty much myself, guys, for example. She told me I pretty much am nearly the same one as he really is. I would like to think so, but nothing else would really comprehend or have anything else anticipated. Well, guys, we're almost about done with our introduction. Now, here's the thing about quests. If we're not going to do any side quests, we want to keep an eye out for this green icon. If we look at that icon, guys, a bit more to the middle, above the heads of certain NPCs, this is very important. These only indicate that they got a quest to only offer. Now, the important thing to note, guys, is a list of current and complete quests can only be viewed on the Journal tab in the main menu. And number 2, we got, after accepting a quest objectives will only appear likewise to anything that's more important, or not really skip past on, but something that's not very much to worry. If you're looking to have much more to do, or want to take a break from main quests or something, they call it, guys, the to-do list. It's only located on the right side of your screen. Objectives, guys, for example, the uncalled main scenarios, and up to 3 side quests can only be displayed simultaneously. So, that's a good way to really pronounce it. Instead of simulation, we pretty much call it simultaneously. Number 3, guys, quest priority. Anytime we do a quest, guys, it can only be prioritized on the Journal tab in the main menu by only highlighting it and pressing X. Objectives are only pulverized quests that will remain displayed. Only, guys, if we want to do any of them, to-do list until the quest is completed or another quest is given priority. Now, for the priority status, whatever quest we try to really accept and also acknowledge, and pretty much take a lot of something suitable, if we try to make a lot of progress, can only be removed by highlighting it and only pressing X normally. Alright, guys, now this is also another important thing. This next one is called the new hideaway features. It goes on to state the following. The following hideaway facilities are officially available. So we got 2 of them, guys, that are available. Number 1, you've got the 1,000 Tomes, which is pretty much the definition, an ever-growing compendium of all things Valencia. Then number 2, we've got the Orchestrion, a personal jukebox for songs collected throughout the game. If you guys want to know how we can really get to 2 of them as soon as possible or when we want them, they're only located, guys, in the Hideaways Eatery. Which people call it not the skinny Chocobo, but you guys cannot have a Final Fantasy game without this figure, the Fat Chocobo. It can only be found, guys, on the local map, only pressing the metal button of our controllers. So that's pretty much a good idea. And yes, it is. Yes, it is, guys. So as you guys can see, we got the Fat Chocobo right there, which is pretty much next to the 1,000 Tomes. He's pretty much not in this location. But yeah, guys, there's pretty much more to really gather and also not really Paris. Alright, guys, and since I've been on YouTube for over 5 years, with my popular, amazing community, it's not exactly my popular group. It's not just mine, guys, for myself, but or anything else alone. But it's our popular, amazing, sorry, guys, it's our awesome, entertaining, popular group, or exciting, popular community. We started it since day 1 with YouTube, and 2 years later with Twitter. So altogether, guys, 5 years I've been on Twitter, and 7 years on YouTube. My highest thumbs up, just to go with you guys real quick, is 808. Viewership, 1478. And you guys are my exciting, awesome mods. What is the big total? 419. So guys, we got our first... We're pretty much going to be doing our first mini-quest. And the thing about this first one, it's called Make Do and Mend. So he wants us to fetch some sort of regular wood to do something for this carpenter. So I'm going to go with